All right. Good morning. Welcome back to another pre-market PulseScan with yours truly, Dex the Algo Capitalist, aka the Vulcan, coming to you live from PulseWaveTrading.com, home of the famous weekly and daily PulseWave price trigger reports delivered right in your hands each and every trading day, Monday, I'm actually Sunday through Friday. All right, so we've made it, you guys. We made it. We made it. We made it to the end of the week. We have survived another week of stimulus and interesting circumstances. All right, so here we are. It is Take Back Friday. This is the do or die day. Either the markets are going to giddy up or they ain't. Either they're going to rally or they ain't. Either they're going to roll over or they ain't. Which is it going to be? We will see. Last night I gave you guys the intraday price inflection points for various markets where we need to close. Keep in mind on the crypto side of the aisle, Friday lasts until Sunday evening, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So the crypto markets have a little bit more time to get their act together before it really officially counts. All right, so just keep that in mind. What up to everybody in the live chat? What up, Sling, Danny, Look, Black, Jen, Big Dad 061? What up, peoples? It's another day, man. As you guys know, this is not normal circumstances. In a normal circumstance, in a normal market environment, I do not initiate new positions at all. All right. Hey, what up, Frank M in the live chat? New to the family. Welcome aboard, my man. Welcome aboard. All right. So I normally don't initiate new trading positions on a Friday. But since all logic has been thrown out of the window when it comes to our government running the economy, I have no choice now but to consider, or should I say, reconsider those situations. What do I mean? Well, as you know, I gave you my shopping list the other day, and I only got filled on one thing, man. That was the long Russell. So I'm still long the Russell futures. The other tickets I still have working. I did not adjust my entries. I'm using the weekly intraday price inflection points to enter these markets. All right, so no position in the bonds or GLD or SLV or XLE, no Swan, none of that. I would like to be in those markets, but I'm not. So here's how it's going to roll out. Based on how we're looking around 3:30 today, I'm going to reevaluate. If I'm still long the Russell, if the market is still breaking out, then I will go ahead and I will look for an opportunity to take profits into the close. If the market is bad, meaning that it is not trending, or we've topped out and it looks like it may roll over, what I will do is simply go ahead and I will exit the position. Doesn't matter if my stop gets hit or not, I'm out of the market. Until things change officially, I will not hold any long position in the stock market over the weekend. I'm sorry, I'm just not doing it. All right, you got the wrong one, baby. You remember the commercial? All right, Ray Charles. You got the right one, baby. No, you got the wrong one if you think I'm holding any long positions in the stock market over a weekend. All right. And you know, every weekend it seems like something weird, stupid jumps off. Oh, yeah, we just bombed so and so. Or now, not only are people dying, not only is that number increasing, people dying from the coronavirus, but now they're coming back from the dead. And now we got zombies running the streets, whatever. I don't think so. All right. Maybe with your money, you can do that, but not with mine. Excuse me. The only long positions I will hold over a weekend at this stage of the game is inverse ETFs, short positions. I will be long the short paper. That's about it. I will not be long. I will not be net long the market. You can forget that. No way, no how. I don't think so. All right. With that being said, I'm pretty much looking to get flat on, based on what happens. And let me explain to you guys, for the newbies, what that means. When I say I'm getting flat, what that means is not only will I get out of any net long positions, net long equities, but I will also cancel all open orders. That's correct. I will cancel all open orders and just wait to get the new reports Sunday afternoon. And then I'll put my new stuff on then. All right. So that's how I roll. All right. It's always done me well. I've been doing it these past couple of decades, and it's been working for me. And that's how I roll. Also, it is my tradition to always look to book profits on Friday. All right. Friday is a beautiful day to take profits. That's why they call it Take Back Friday, because a lot of people are taking profits off the table. They like to have money to spend on the weekend so they can go clubbing and go to bars and pubs or whatever people like to do. But since everybody's locked down and can't go nowhere, the theory's still going to pretty much be the same. People are still going to take money off the table. It's just how it is. It's a tradition. All right. You book some profits, you go party on the weekend. Even if you're locked in, still you're going to book those profits. It's the nature of the game. It's just how you do. It's just what you do. All right. Now, let's get into these overnight markets right quick. Maybe we'll take a look at some of this news. I forgot what show was that back in the day. They would always go, and now it's time for news you can use. I don't remember who said it, if it was a radio show, TV show. I don't remember. Maybe some of you guys know, but the guy said, okay, now it's time for news you can use. So we'll do that in just 1 second. All right, first things first. Dow futures up 194 points, trading at 23,533. NASDAQ 100 is up 52.25 points at 86.50 even. E-mini S&P 500 is up 24.25 points at 28.05. Russell is up 11.9 points, trading at 1216.7. Looking at the Bitcoin Futures Composite Index, drum roll please. We're down $40, trading at 7,585. I'm telling you, if this Bitcoin, man, can close above that 75 today, talking about the Futures Composite Index, that should bode well and be a boon to the cash market over the weekend. So that's another little tidbit, some news you can use. Futures Composite Index is very telling. All right. It can often lead the cash. Nothing wrong with that. All right. Looking at nat gas, we're flat. We're trading at 181. Excuse me. Looking at the crude oil, futures are up 62 cents, trading at $17.12. That's a big pop. That means crude oil has rallied $11 off of that $6 low. When I say $6 low, because we're looking at the low of the June contract, we're not thinking about May. May is gone. It's off the table, and it is what it is. And they still won't let us trade the June or the July contract, so whatever. All right. Looking at the long bond, we're down 1/32 at 181 and 12/32. Looking at gold, gold's up $9.40, trading at $1,754.80 respectively. Looking at silver, silver's trying to hold the line a little bit. It's up 8 cents. It's at $15.44. The overnight high so far is $15.55. Come on, silver, you can do it. I believe in you. You and me, we go way back. I know you got this. Come on, silver. Close above 16, man, so I can get in the market. All right, looking at the U.S. dollar index, we are holding above par. It did pull back. We got to an overnight low of par 29. Right now, we're at par 34. We did get as high as par 86, all right? Right now, it's down 8 pips at par 34, all right? And the euro yen likes that. It's up 20 pips at 116.21. But it's still looking kind of weak here on the euro yen. Looking at the euro dollar, it's up 16 pips at 108.14. Pound sterling is off. I'm sorry, it's up 1 pip, trading at 123.59. Caught up in this 123 handle. Trying to decide if it's going to break it or what is it going to do. The overnight low is 123 even. Looking at the Aussie, right now it's off 11 pips, trading at 63.77. Overnight low is 63.38, and overnight high is 63.85. So it's trading near the high point, which is a good bullish sign for the Aussie. Looking at food now, beans are off half point at 8.38 3/4. Corn right now is down 1.5 points at 317.75, and wheat is down 3 points, trading at 5.44. So for the most part, things were kind of quiet this morning. Not a lot going on at the moment, which is not a bad thing. Okay. Big Dad says U.S. CAD is just not acting right, looking to close out that position. Yeah, look, man, it's nothing wrong in that. Seriously, if the more you trade, that's why I always say, try not to trade more than a handful of markets. Trade the same markets every day. If you do that, you'll start to develop a gut for that market, a gut feeling, and sometimes you'll get triggered in something. And you may be like, no, I'll take the small loss. This ain't, it's not moving right. It's not acting right. It's not ready yet. I'm out of here. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't do that a lot, but at times if I'm in something and it's just not right, it's not ready to move, pull the trade, man. That money is better put elsewhere. There's nothing wrong with that. The market is not going anywhere. It'll be here tomorrow, the next day, next day, next day. It's not going anywhere. All right. Okay, GBTC, man. Right now it's kind of flat right now. Pre-market, we got 850 on the bid, 865 on the ask. So that 15 cent or that 15 tick spread, really, 15 cent per spread, it's not bad. That's kind of average. So it's basically going to open up here flat. You closed yesterday at $8.61, being that the cash market is off $50. That's pretty much flat, so not really looking for that to do a lot. It's going to be contingent upon what the futures composite index does today. If it can toe that line and close above 75, that should bode well for GBTC. GBTC's psychological resistance is at $10, and it hasn't been moving all that much as of late. All right, so it's one of those things you just have to watch. Once Bitcoin, don't get it twisted though. Once the Bitcoin market heats back up on the bull side, that GBTC is one of the illest ETFs out there. And I mean one of the illest. I remember watching that thing moving hundreds of dollars every day, back and up and down. I was the only dude on social media giving you daily commentary on the GBTC. Nobody else was doing that. All right. They ain't know nothing about that. They wasn't about that Bitcoin ETF life like that. All right. So it can get ill. Don't get it twisted. Let Bitcoin heat up and you'll see what I'm talking about. That GBTC can be a straight up monster. So that's a good one. It kind of reminds me of AGQ back in the day. AGQ is the 3X silver ETF. That thing was gangster too. It would move, $10, $20 in a day. That thing was off the hook. Off the hook. All right. So let's jump into some news. All right, let's see what the news got to say for us overnight. All right, oil's rally in recent days is just a dead cat bounce, analysts warn, after Trump stoked tensions with Iran. I think I was the one to tell you that was about to take place, that the U.S. was pricking the hornet's nest. As of Friday morning in Europe, both Brent crude and WTI have fallen from the open but are broadly stable. Mark Beanoff Salesforce scored a 370% return on Zoom after investing $100 million last year. Zoom stock price has skyrocketed as the coronavirus pandemic continues to drive users to its video conferencing app. ECB Chief Christine Lagarde warned of a 15% plunge in Europe's economy during the coming coronavirus recession. She also told the leaders they risk doing too little too late while discussing how to mitigate the economic fallout from the virus. Apple unveiled a verified TikTok account. At the time of writing, the account hasn't posted anything and has just over 5,000 followers. French court to rule on Amazon union spat as vendors struggle. The court will decide on Friday whether to back Amazon's appeal against an order to restrict goods it can deliver. All right, in order to restrict goods it can deliver. Interesting. Korean Air to get up to $971 million support from state owned banks. Two state owned banks in South Korea offered to provide up to 1.2 trillion won, which is $971 million, to support the airline. Again, it's a state owned entity. That's what happens with nationalization. The governments don't know how to run anything, they can't even run the government. All right, Ryanair may cut 10 to 20% of jobs in the winter season, CEO tells German paper. Passengers will return, but it will take time. Chief Executive Michael Leary said, adding that there could also be a second wave of worldwide infections. First quarter earnings coming in: Verizon, Sanofi, and American Express are the highlights. Baker Hughes oil rig count and CFTC gold and oil net positions are due. No one really cares. All right, those position that report is always lagging. It's like a month old. All right, commitment of traders reports. That is so old school. Nobody really uses that anymore, except for rookies and novices, people who don't know what they're doing. Those people love it. They still think that it means something, and I'm here to tell you it means absolutely nothing. Which would you rather have? Would you rather have something like a level two Nasdaq quote thing at your disposal, showing you all the real time money flows, or would you rather have a commitment of traders report that is lagging? I think it's self-explanatory which one you rather have. All right, so where do we go from here? I'm anticipating a quiet day. I'm anticipating that we probably won't get a lot of fireworks. I think the market's going to be kind of tame, which is great because I like to get a jump start to my weekend on Fridays, players. Don't try to do too much today. I don't really think we're going to get anything jumping off. Now, if things do jump off, then by all means have at it. But just remember what I told you. All right. If you're trading equities, you're probably going to want to be flat going into the close. If you're trading forex and you're trading crypto, you got a little bit more leeway than the equity people. Only reason is because equities are not going to open until Monday. However, forex will be opening Sunday night at 6 p.m. along with the futures. So you'll have an opportunity to do something if anything pops off. Crypto, your market never closes, so you can do whatever you want whenever you want. However, as you know, I teach you should not be trying to trade on a Saturday. You should be chilling with your family and friends, watching movies, relaxing, working in your garden, playing video games, whatever. You should not be at your desk. Push back from the desk. Learn to take a load off. That's what I do. I don't watch and listen to news on the weekend. I don't do none of that until I have to on Sunday. Sunday is the beginning of my work week. So Sunday afternoon is when I get started. But until Sunday afternoon, I got a media blackout on myself. I don't watch news. I don't listen to news. I don't talk markets. I don't look at charts. I don't study charts. I don't work on algorithms. I don't think about it. I leave it alone. That's how I decompress. You have to find your decompression. All right. You have to do that. All right. You got to do what you need to do to find your hair down moments. All right, you got to enjoy life and stuff. All right, thank God for the positives you got going on in your life. All right, so do what you got to do. Push back from the computer on the weekends. All right, let the business go. All right, just forget it. Just chill out. All right, catch up on some stuff. Binge watch something on Netflix or Amazon Prime. You know what I'm saying? Spend time with your kids and your spouse. You know, do that. And if you don't have any of that, well, you know what you need to do? You probably need to go ahead and play some Dungeons and Dragons, man. You got one of my favorites I'm working on. Actually, I'm doing two right now at the same time. I'm doing Dragons Inquisition, and I'm doing Dragon's Dogma. All right, that right there, that Dragon's Dogma is all of that. Seriously, Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen is absolutely phenomenal. In my opinion, it is the best Dungeons and Dragons type video game ever. It is so sick. And if you have the action replay device for your PlayStation, man, you can go ahead and put the cheat codes on there, and you can have unlimited money and unlimited I think discipline or experience, whatever. It is so sick because when you change your classes, which you can do anytime you want, all you gotta do is like stand there for like a couple of minutes, and automatically you will level up. And when you create your what do you call them little thing, them pawns, when you create your pawn, he will let max out and level up too. Man, that joint is off the chain. If you guys have never played that and you have a PlayStation, that is that Dragon's Dogma is the best game you've never played, hands down, straight up. Dragon's Inquisition is dope because they bumped up their graphics and stuff, so it's like really sick. Straight, I mean, it is really sick. You will love the visuals in that. Um, Okay, okay. Well, Frank, Red Dead 2 Redemption is what you call the high watermark of video gaming. They broke everybody. They broke and took the level somewhere else. That is now the standard for video games. And the reason being is because they put so much detail into it. I mean, you tell me a game that has the RPG parts in it where if you eat too much, you'll get fat in the game. All right. Or if you don't eat enough, you'll lose weight. You have to shave because you can look totally unkempt. You can put yourself in a bad way if you're caught up in the mountains in a blizzard and you're not dressed appropriately, or if you're out in the desert and you still got on your wool coat. I mean, it's that detailed. Uh, Even when you're ride your horse, the horses act like real horses. They actually poop while they're walking. And you can see the flies, real flies flying around. Man, the game, the detail is absolutely insane. But Red Dead 2 Redemption, it's one of those games like the Dungeons and Dragons joint. It's like you can't play any other video game if you're gonna play that because it's so detailed and so involved and so time consuming. It's not a quick play. If you're looking for a quick play, you probably would need to pick up Mortal Kombat or something where you can go in there and fight do a few fights and then put the game down and go do something else if that's all you're trying to do. But if you want to really get into something and spend time with something, then yeah, Red Dead 2 Redemption is definitely there. Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen is my number one right now. Yeah. Now, unfortunately, if yeah, for Switch, yeah, that's on Switch too. The games I just talked about, all of those are on Switch except for Red Dead Redemption 2, that is not on Switch. I don't doubt that it could run it though, because it's running Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen, so it should definitely be able to port that. Um, and then what else? I think for you sports heads, you don't have that much to choose from. You got Madden 20, which is good. You know what I'm saying? Madden 20 is really really dope. They did a lot of updates. You got NBA Live 19, which is a really fun game, especially if you do the around the world basketball court thing. You'll see that's a lot of fun. 2K20, man, it's probably the prettiest basketball game, but again, it's like a beautiful woman who, after you marry her, she won't do the dishes, she won't cook for you, she won't take care of you when you're sick, she won't take care of the kids, she won't do nothing. All she want to do is shop. Well, that's 2K20. All she want to do is shop. There's microtransactions up to your ears. There's glitchy gameplay. I'm an offline person. I do not play with other people online. I'm selfish with my gaming. That's how it is. Deal with it. I'm a single player dude all the way offline, no connection whatsoever. That's just how I roll. So if you are like that too, 2K20 has something to offer you in that respect, but you're not going to have fun. I'm sorry. You want to have fun and you want to play basketball, play either NBA Live 19 or play 2K16. In my humble opinion, 2K16 is probably the best 2K they've ever made. It is so much fun. It is incredible. All right, Dex, what do you think of silver spot versus price to get 1 ounce no less than 23? My brain is in a different world right now. I do not understand your question. Are you saying you want to? Is what? Are you saying you want to trade silver spot? I'm sorry, I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't get it. Jazz, help me out. What are you really saying? Because if you're talking about using the spot price to determine if how you're going to stack, I don't know. All I know is a lot of people are complaining they can't get any physicals right now. Everyone seems to be sold out of physicals, whether it be gold, silver, whatever. It's like no one has any. But yeah, so I don't know what to tell you on that one, Jazz. If you are in the trading room, drop me a line and maybe we can chat it up. You can explain what you're trying to do, and then I can understand it a little bit more, and then I can help you out. But yeah, this has been a big year for gaming, man. I know a lot of people are playing Animal Crossing right now. That's a big thing in my household. The new Leaf is all that on the Switch. They're having fun with that. I know there was just a new DLC for what is that thing? What is that thing? The Mario Maker. Mario Maker just had a DLC. So for those of you that are into the Mario things, that's something for you to look at. Oh, snap. XLE just triggered. I just got triggered in XLE. All right. You know what? I'll see how this one moves, but this one I might hold the XLE if I'll let y'all know. I might hold that though. I'm tell you why. Because it's not necessarily a pure crude oil play. You know, it's looking at the whole energy sector. They hold a lot of refineries and Exxon and Chevron and stuff like that. So if I hold it, I'll let y'all know whatever I'm going to do. But I was waiting to get involved in that. It looks like that market is ready to go. So let's see what happens. I'm gonna follow it. I'll let y'all know what I'm doing. OIH is up $5.84 right now. It has exploded right after the open. All right, OIH is going there. It's really going there. But DBO is not really reacting, y'all. What's up with DBO? DBO is gonna be my little next secret darling, and it seems like everything I want to get involved in is blowing up. That's not a good thing. Every little cheap old play that I was looking for has blown up. What is wrong with that? All right, USO is also is not working. USO right now is only up 6 cents, trading at $2.70. Right now, USO and DBO got me concerned. So I'm only looking at UCO, OIH, and XLE right now, you guys. As far as pure energy plays of any sort, I'm just not fooling with anything else because they won't let us get involved in the futures right now. So whatever. Also, oh, I see what you said, Frank, about Nintendo. There was some news about Nintendo the other day. Um, and I can't remember what it was, but it was some bullish news for Nintendo. So I'm looking at them. I'm gonna have to add Nintendo to my watch list. There was some big news. I don't know if someone invested some money or something. Nintendo's doing something. I just can't remember what it was, but it was. I heard it on Bloomberg. So and I heard it in past. You know how you catch the tail end of something, but it was something really dope concerning Nintendo, and I cannot remember what it was. And I meant to make a note to myself to look into it, and then I totally forgot until you just typed the word Nintendo in the live, Frank. Shoot, man, goodness. You said uranium looks like it's getting started, Juan. UEC. Let me see that. I think that's on my watch list. I'm almost certain it is. Let me just see. UEC. Oh, that's in my. Yeah, it should be in here. Let me see. UEC. I had. Yep, I do have it on my thing. Okay, yeah. I'm looking at it, man. Yeah, but look at they have absolutely crushed that stock. They crushed it. Let me see what it's doing right now. Hold on. Let me see what it's doing. Let me see what it's doing. I'm gonna put that. I think I have that on my quotes watch list. Let me see. If I don't, I'm gonna add it. So let me add that real quick. Because that was one I was watching for a while. Then I just stopped because it just wasn't. It's like they wasn't letting it move. Yeah, right now, man, I don't know, dude. If you have the price trigger reports, look at your intraday price inflection point and look where the market is right now. It's like it's busted. It's not moving. It's not moving right. I don't like things that don't move right. It's like when I put a trade on, right, I expect to get triggered pretty much the same day. And I expect for the market to move, not do the opposite of what I'm looking forward to do. That just irks me. I don't like that. I like to get in there and see the market go boom, 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 bang it out. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. Not. I don't know, man. You say your uranium stocks have tripled in the last month. Yeah, I know this UEC ticker ain't tripling. I tell you that it ain't doing nothing. Uranium energy is not doing what I would want it to do. You can make an argument that it has moved from that 50 cents, to that buck 20. You can make that argument and say, okay, that's 100% return. I'll give you that. But I don't look at percentages. I look at raw numbers. I like the raw numbers. So if I bought, X number of shares, how much money did it give me back? That's what I'm looking at. I don't care too much for percentages. So really this stock has only moved 50 cents. That's not good enough for me. I don't like that. For me, I have a scale. When I'm long a market, like long stocks, I'm looking for it to move anywhere from a buck 50 to 350. That's what I'm looking for in a stock. I want a buck 50 to $3.50, not 50 cents. That's not going to cut it for me. I don't care what the price of the stock is. I care about the movement of the stock. If I can't make a buck 50, you trying to tell me I can't make a buck 50 on a stock? Really? And really, with the volatility we got these days, you should be able to make at least 350 on a lot of these stocks. They move more than that in the first hour of trading. So what? You know what I'm saying? Like right now, look at OIH up $4.17. So you saying I can't make no money? You know what I'm saying? Look at JNUG. JNUG right now is up $3.16. GDXJ is up 86 cents right now, so it's getting close to a buck. All right. So you might be able to pull out a buck 50 in the GDXJ today if you was long that. See what I'm saying? So 50 cents is just not good for me, man. I mean, yeah, if you bought like 50,000 shares, then you could say, all right, I made my money, but why should you have to do that? I don't like doing that in cheap stocks. Cheap stocks, in my opinion, tend to be very illiquid and erratic, and I don't like it. I'd rather buy $100 stock where I know I can make my $3.50 than to buy a 50-cent stock and I'm only going to get 10 cents. You know what I'm saying? You would have to buy 1 million shares in order to make your money. That's just my thinking. I'm not dogging nobody else who wants to do that. I'm just giving you my theories. That's just how I like to roll. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trading crypto right now. All right, that's more Frank. You had to ask Frank that question. Um, the only crypto exposure I have or have had was the GBTC, and I haven't been dealing with that lately either. So I'm not in the crypto space at the moment. I'm focused more on forex, equities, and futures right now. And really more so, I'm really trying to get back into the future side of things. Now that the volatility has died down a little bit, I've been putting trades on in futures. Like right now, I'm long the Russell futures contract, and I'm also long XLE right now on the ETF side. So no crypto exposure for me at the moment. One of these days, I'll be able to do it, but I just don't. I just don't have the wherewithal to do that right now. But Frank's in there. He can tell you. He can tell you about his scaling and how he does it. He's been doing webinars this week on, was it Bybit, Frank? Is that what it is? Bybit? Um, so yeah. Yeah, Animal Crossing, the New Leaf is that's the Nintendo only platform. That's not on any other system to my understanding. Yeah, New Horizon, that's what it is. I keep saying. Yeah, that's only Switch. That's only a Nintendo product. Um, yeah, man. So anyway, yeah, find some fun things to do, you guys. Seriously, I know life can be rough, and this whole you know bioweapon foolishness is got a lot of people down. But don't let it get you down. You still got to live your life. You still got to go to the bathroom. At some point today, you're gonna still have to go to the bathroom. You're still gonna need to eat something. You're still gonna need to drink something. So just do what you got to do. You know. Juan said, "All right." You said you did hit that buck 50. All right, then that's what's up. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what's up. Hey, CEO, you say your son won't let you play. Hey, man, look, that's one of them things where you're gonna have to get your own switch. You got to get your own switch. Seriously, that's how I roll. We all got our own systems. We got our own switches. Whatever, so we can do what we need to do. Frank, you said you moved BTC over there too. That's how you killed it on BTC yesterday with the trailing stops. Yeah, man. That for those of you who have not seen this week's webinars that Frank did on the Bybit with the Bitcoin and all that, man, you guys are missing a treat. My man Frank has been killing it with the pulse waves this week and the Bitcoin. If you guys, for those of you who are heavy in the crypto space, you owe it to yourself to get involved into these webinars. Frank is the one who heads up that department. We have what is called the free price trigger reports that we do every week. We focus on a crypto or forex pair, and we will trade that right in front of you. Frank's giving you the entries and all that, and you get to watch him manage the trade. All you got to do is go to pulsewavetrading.com and open a free account, and you'll get access to the free price trigger report. And that way you get to kick the tires, see what we do, see how we do it, right? We make it look nice and easy for you to get you in the door, show you how you can start making money immediately from day one. That's what we do. That's how we do it. That's why we're here, because I don't know how long the window of opportunity is going to last. All right. That's why I'm trying to help you guys make as much money as possible. Learn how to do this now, because like they always do, at some point the government's going to change the rules. They may make it very difficult for people who don't already have brokerage accounts to get them. That's why you want to get a brokerage account set up and funded now, not later. Whenever they change the rules, they always grandfather everybody else in. All right. So you want to get in now and not wait until they make it almost impossible for new people to come on board. Also, something else that I've been wanting to talk to you guys about. It has been based on my research and things that I've been doing on my side. I've been in the lab like every day these last couple of weeks. I truly believe that here in the not so distant future, once we cryptolize everything, I believe that the government is going to cryptolize everything. What that means is, right after they roll out the U.S. dollar crypto, when they cryptolize the U.S. dollar, I think they're going to, how do I say this? For lack of a better way to say it, I think they're going to decentralize the stock market. And I think when they do it, they're also going to roll back the pattern day trade rule. I think that is about to go away. I think they're going to bring back where you can trade without restrictions. The reason I believe that that's one of the things that they're going to do is because they're going to need to stimulate the economy by any means necessary. And one of the best ways to stimulate the economy, if not by real estate, then it's by the stock market. And they're going to want as many bodies involved in the stock market. Okay. So they're going to cryptolize the stock market. That means you'll be able to trade in fractions like you do on crypto. So that might even move the decimal places 4 places to the right. So instead of a stock trading at $1.25, it may be trading at $1.250197. And you'll be able to buy fractions of a share of stock now, just like you do with Bitcoin. You don't have to buy a whole Bitcoin. You can buy a piece of a Bitcoin, a penny's worth of a Bitcoin if you want to. All right. I believe those days are coming. All right. And they're going to make it so that you can open a equity account to trade stocks with as little as $500 like it was back in the 90s. And you'll be able to sit there and day trade all day long if you want to, with no commissions. I believe that is coming. I believe that one of the reasons why it's coming is because they're not going to have a choice. They're going to have to make it come because they're going to need to stimulate the economy. If they don't, then it's going to really cause a problem with the markets. So I believe that the best time for trading is yet in front of us. But only those who understand the markets and the concepts and how these algorithms work and move are going to be able to take advantage of it. Everybody else is going to be blowing in the wind and playing catch up. And of course, they'll be losing their shirt, but they're going to be providing liquidity for us. All right. So that's why you want to get involved right now. Okay. You're going to want to get in there right now. All right. Oh, Thunderbird says that pity machines are most popular at casinos. See what I'm saying, folks? I didn't even know that because I have never been to a casino. I did not know that. Straight up. Straight up. Real talk. I did not know that. See, they're already preparing you. They've been preparing us for this. So, yes, yes, yes. It's coming, you guys. Get ready. All right. I remember back when they first made the world's biggest change to the equity markets, all right, back in the late 80s and I think it was around 89, 90, somewhere around there. My dates are getting a little foggy now, but it was a very long time ago. Equities used to trade in fractions, not decimals. When they made that change, it was considered monumental. A lot of old school people were like, no, don't do that. But they had to because they were digitizing everything, right? Because they knew that the internet was coming, that the digital everything was coming, so they were getting prepared for that. That's why they ran over to the decimals away from the fractions. Well, now the next move is going to be not only keeping how it is in the decimals, but cryptalizing it so that you can trade in fractions. All right, that means you don't have to buy one share of stock; you can buy pieces of stock. So if a stock is trading at $25 and you don't have $25, but you want to get involved because you think it's going to go to 300, well, if you have 10 cents, you do? Okay, here, trade 10 cents worth. And now that 10 cents over time, if the stock goes to 300, you just made, let's say, you just made $300. You know, you went for your 10 cents turning to $300 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So that's coming, folks. That is coming. Get ready. You haven't heard that anywhere else, but right here, yours truly, the Algo Capitalist, is telling you right now on Friday, April the 24th, 2020, that that day is coming. No more uptick rules, no more pattern day trade rule, none of that. They're going to suspend all those rules because they're going to want everybody and their mother to get involved in the stock market. Because that's the only way they're going to be able to jumpstart the economy. You mark my words, it's coming. And on the back of that, it's going to be outstanding prosperity for a lot of people. Even the poorer classes are going to get a come up. I'm telling you, it's coming. On the back of these dark times, you're going to be witnessing the greatest economic prosperity you have ever seen, and it's going to be global. Now, people laughed at me when I said what Trump was going to do back in 2016. What did I tell you? I said he was going to create jobs out of thin air and everybody was going to be working. The economy is going to be incredible, blah, blah, blah. Everybody said, no, Obama couldn't do it. What makes you think Trump's going to do it? You can't create jobs out of the air. And what happened? We had the lowest unemployment rate in history. All right? Under Trump, jobs was falling out the sky. It got to the point where people couldn't even fill the jobs. I remember physically going and interviewing a couple of the big, the big chains, as well as some of the mom and pops. I remember talking to several individuals and managers, and I was like, so tell me, what is your number one complaint right now? And without a doubt, overwhelmingly, it was a 100% thing. You know what they said? They couldn't find bodies to fill the positions. Yes, I know a lot of them were entry level, dead end jobs, McDonald's type jobs, Walmart jobs, but that's irrelevant. The fact of the matter is there were plenty of jobs that no one wanted. They didn't want it. All right. Under Obama, those jobs were not available. Okay. So I'm letting you guys know it is coming. It is coming. All right. On the back of this depression that we're about to go through, all right, just hold on. If you can hang in there, if you can start trading right now, today, if you can go to PulseWaveTrading.com today, get down with them price triggers, learn them price triggers and start making that money. As we get deeper into the depression, it's not going to affect you as much as it's going to affect most people. And then on the back of that, when we come out of it and they start doing the crippleization of everything, and you start seeing fractionals, and you'll be able to trade a penny's worth of a stock like you can on Bitcoin, it's going to blow people's minds. And I'm telling you, people are going to come back to the market in droves. You're going to see everybody trading the market. You might even, and I wouldn't be surprised, you might even see the day trade companies come back. Some of you are too young to remember that. You weren't born yet, or maybe you were just born, but there was a thing called bucket shops. We used to have bucket shops in the early 1900s, and then they went away during the age of the great Mr. Livingston from the famous book, Reminiscence of a Stock Operator, which is the Bible of trading. All right. Mr. Livingston was and is considered one of the greatest traders of all time. He would go into those bucket shops and pimp the mess out of them. And then over time, those went away. But then they made a resurgence in the 90s. There was storefronts everywhere. Florida had them on every corner. You could go in. You could say, "Hi, how you doing?" Yeah. Just like how you have these cell phone storefronts like the Verizons and all that stuff. You could walk in there and say, "Yo, man, I got $50. What can I do?" They'll say you can go ahead and sit down at a computer, open an account, start trading. With $50? Yep, with $50. Go ahead, have fun. That's how it was. And I believe those days are coming back, but it's going to come back with a vengeance. There's no new thing under the sun. All right. Those that do not know their history are doomed to repeat it. Okay. So just saying, luck favors the prepared. Wouldn't you want to be in that position that when this rolls out, you already a triple OG in trading? You've been with the post-wave price triggers all that time. You've been making money. You've been eating meat when everyone else couldn't afford meat. You was eating meat every night. And now that they rolled out the fractionals, you really get to do some big pimping. See what I'm saying? So that's why we do what we do. And there are not that many really good brokers that I like out there right now. Like I like TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim trading platform. I like Interactive Brokers trading platform. As far as forex, I think ONA or OANDA, as they like to be called, they're the best because they allow you to do micro transactions. You can do micro forex trading. You can trade as low as a penny a pip. For those more traditional firms, I used to be with an outfit called forex.com. I don't know if they still exist or not. But forex.com is another good broker I used to trade with. And I liked them because they were honest. Their pip spreads weren't ridiculous. And yeah, so I know people always ask me, is there anyone else that you would recommend besides Orlando? And like I said, it was a place called forex.com. I don't know if they even exist today. I haven't been there in a minute. But while I'm talking about it, I'm looking now to see. And it looks like they might still be around. I'm Googling it. Yep, here they are. They're still around. They're still around. Okay. Forex.com. They still exist. Not bad. Not bad at all. They're another good one. Now, you're not going to be able to do micro with them. All right. You won't be able to do micro, but you'll be able to trade with them. Now, traditional, it's like, what are their margins? I don't know if it's $50 margin or $100 margin. I don't know. But you would have to look in there and see. I haven't done anything with them in a long time. But they do have a good solid platform. I remember back in the day I used to use their platform. They had a lot of services, stuff like that. Customer service was always wonderful. You was able to get your money when you wanted your money, and that's another thing I look for too. Not just how easy a platform is, but can I get my money when I want my money? You know what I'm saying? So that was good. Okay, I see they said spreads as low as 0.2 on commissions, reduced trading costs by up to 18% with rebates, market leader with proven financial strength, and they are registered with the CFTC, with the Futures Trading Commission, which is a very, very good one. You definitely want that. Let's see here. What else they got? It's been a long time since I looked at them. I forgot all about them. But yeah, for those of you who, for whatever reason, can't work with ONA for whatever reason, try forex.com. No, I don't get paid nothing with them. I haven't white labeled them or nothing like that. I just know that in my past experience with them, they were the first person I went with before Oanda really came about. Oanda really came into being after forex.com did, and they were pretty good. So that's another alternative for some of you where Oanda is not an opportunity. Okay, so you would like them. I know I did. And tools are a big deal. Yeah, trading tools are a big deal. Now this Bybit thing, man. Once the government relaxes and chills out a bit, you know what I'm saying? I think you're gonna have other firms like Bybit come into pass. There is no reason why trading crypto should not be just as sophisticated and easy as trading forex or trading equities or futures. Seriously. You need to have your order types. You need to be able to place stops, and you need to be able to do stop and reverses. You need to be able to do all of that. So until the government chills out and relaxes on that, I think that's when we'll see more technology and innovation within the space. I think that's the only thing that's holding up. To be honest with you, that's the only thing that's holding up technology and innovation right now in the space. is that, the government is in the way. You remove the government out of the way, and I think um, you'll see those markets really thrive. To be honest with you, I think that's when the crypto market will really take off. All right. So anyway, I've rambled on enough. I gotta go. I got things I gotta do. And I would like to start my weekend. I told you that's what I do. That's how I roll. Y'all know how I do. You know how I get down. And I want to go and do what I got to do. So with that being said, remember, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get what? Slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. What that means, simply put, is take what you can, extract what you can from the market, and do not turn winning trades into losing trades. That's what that really means. All right. Love you guys. Have a great weekend. Be safe out there. And I will see the rest of you in the trading room and everybody else. I'll see y'all on Monday morning for the pre-market pulse scan. And I'm out. Peace.